What's up, everyone? Welcome to my new YouTube channel, Money Jungle. I've had so many requests to talk about investments and money and things of that nature, due to the state of the world and how everything is. So I thought I would just go on camera, have a little introduction, and talk about some things that I want to do to help you make money. Okay? First of all, I saw an interview with 50 Cent, and he said something really profound and really simple and really to the point. And it's very, very true. If your money is, well, what was it? You're not making money until your money is making money. Okay? And this is something that I was really shocked to find that most people don't really understand or don't really have a grasp of. And it's something that I've really done a lot of research on. It's something that I've really put into play a lot. And it's really been amazing for me. As a matter of fact, my estimates were very conservative when I got into it. But as it turns out, if you just do some of the simple steps that I found and that I kind of fine-tuned along the way, you can really compound your money. Okay, so first, let me tell you a little bit about what's going to happen here. I'm going to start a brokerage account with $100. Okay, and I am going to add to it over time, and I'll disclose anything that I add to it, like monetarily, and I'll talk about my investments and why I choose the stocks that I chose. But also, I'm going to do something that I talked about a long time ago. For example, like with the Acorns app. For those of you who aren't familiar with Acorns, Acorns is an app that automatically invests your money for you. It rounds up to the nearest dollar, and so if something's $1.50, it rounds up to $2, or it deposits to 50 cents. It just rounds up to $2. And the problem with that, though, is that Acorns they charge fees, and you don't get to choose what stocks you put the money in, and there's some issues there. So I thought, you know what? If you put a little bit of effort into it, if you put some knowledge into it and all that, then you can actually exponentially grow your wealth without having that much money. So let me tell you the benefits, okay? The benefits of starting small are that you'll make all your mistakes early. Hopefully, you won't really have that many. And so that way, by the time that you build your portfolio to a larger amount of money, then you will understand clearly how to manage it, right? It's not one of those things where you're starting with $200,000 and then you just make all these mistakes and lose money, right? Start small, gain the knowledge, get hungry about growing it, because that's really what's important here, okay? And I understand, the situation with everybody, and I've definitely been there myself, and I just want to help. I want to be a part of the solution, a part of, helping people get control of their money, because with all the apps and everything that's available these days, it's so easy to get started and to invest and to research and all those things. And I'm going to get into all that stuff into this channel. So, by the way, I don't want to charge anything for, I don't have any courses, I don't have anything. However, I want to build my YouTube channel, so if you could like, subscribe, comment, and, let me know what you think, let me know some questions you have, and all that. That would really help me out. I do have a Webull link and a Coinbase link down below. I have a referral code. You get free stocks, you get free Bitcoin, and I get free stocks and I get free Bitcoin. Those are the only things that I ask. And it's great for you to do. And actually, you can spread it across your family and your friends, and then you can also get free stocks and free Bitcoin as well. So, all right, that out of the way. So we're going to start that brokerage account with $100 in it. And then we're going to round up every purchase we make to the nearest dollar. And then we're going to have to keep track of it. So that means if you use a credit card, you have to look at your credit card statement, right? And you can choose what format's best for you. I'll do weekly. So every week I'll look at everything that I've bought. I have a wife and 2 kids, so we buy a lot of stuff here, a lot of groceries and all that. And then I'm going to keep putting that in, right? And then with that initial $100, invest it, and then with that other money, it's going to help it compound. Okay. Now, what the point of this is not to say invest in what I invest in. No, you should not listen to anybody. You should not listen to some guy on the internet. Okay. However, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help spark that fire that will get you on your own path and find your own method, because that's exactly what's happened to me. And I want you to take control, and I want you to, any stock I talk about, you should go do research. You should go on Yahoo Finance, go on their website, go on YouTube, look at some stuff, look at things that some other people say. Really research, like say what's a good case for this stock, this company. What's what are the pros and cons, So that's what we're going to start, and that's I want to take you on this journey. Okay, now this is not, again, my philosophy is not getting rich quick. Okay, there was an interview that Jeff Bezos did with Warren Buffett, and if you don't know who those guys are, look them up. But basically, Jeff Bezos told Warren Buffett, I'm paraphrasing here, but your investment style is so simple. Why don't more people want to do it? And his answer was, because people don't want to get rich slowly. Okay? So, and what is rich, really? Like, why gain all this money? You have to have that philosophy together, too. For me, it's about freedom, right? I've been a professional musician like my whole life, and it's been incredible. I've had incredible experiences, but it's also been damaging, too. Like how you could get some opportunities, but the pay is so small, or like you get a gig and then people don't pay you what they say they're going to pay you, or you don't get paid at all, or you have a good gig and it's great, but then someone comes in and tries to take it from. I've had all of those things happen to me, and it's fine because it's worth it. I love the experience of it. It really fulfills life, and music is such a huge part of my life even now. And I kind of feel like that taking the steps to be financially free is more of a respect to the artistry and the happiness that music gives me, because I'm not taking every opportunity just because of money, right? So that's just my reasoning. Everyone's got their own thing. That's cool. Okay, so that's philosophy. The next thing is you got to set a goal for yourself. This goal could be very specific. It can be very broad at first, but say, what's your goal? Like if you're single and all that, you can say, okay, well, I want to have this much money by this much time, so I can be financially secure. So that way, by the time I start a family, I have a nice little nest egg to rest on. That's cool. If you already have a family and all that, that was my position. I thought about them, honestly. I just said, well, what can I do to secure their future, right? So, and also, this is kind of inspiration. It's okay. Like money's just a tool. It's not inherently good or bad. It's just a tool. And I kind of feel like that many people demonized it. And it's really the way it's used and the corruption behind it that's evil. So, but you can use it for good things. You can use it for positive things. And if you channel that positive energy and put it into something that's really great for you, then it could really be such a huge benefit. It's been great for my family so far, and all that. And also, okay, I should clarify some things for some noobs out there. I've posted on Instagram, like last week I've had, the most gains I've ever had in my life, like $20,000 a day, $22,000 a day, and, $8,000 a day or whatever. It's been really incredible. Number one, it's not always like that, but also I've been learning more and more, and I've been building and building over the last couple of years. Number two, it's not like I pocket that money. I don't just sit there and cash it out and then go buy a bunch of crap. No, it stays in the market, So that's just building. It's stuff that I've bought that's building, right? And the reason I do that is because I have a goal in mind. I I mean, I'm not, the stuff that I buy, I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell it unless I have to, or I reach certain goals or certain things happen in life. I just don't want to do that, okay? So that, I want to get that out there first, because actually I spend as, minimal as possible. I mean, as minimal as you can with a family of four. But, I really, I don't just lavishly, spend. I mean, I think this is like, $7 shirt or, whatever. I just don't care, because what I care about is freedom, right? It's nice to have nice things. I do have nice things, but it's just, I mean, it doesn't really have an emotional attachment to it. It's just every once in a while you reward yourself, okay? So I just wanted to get that out of the way for you guys. It's not like, so when you see guys like Elon Musk just became the richest man in the world, it's not like he has all that money in his bank account. They're all in investments. Who knows how much cash he actually has, because I don't even think he owns a house anymore. I think he just rents a place. So, anyway. And as you can tell, today is just a stream of conscious and just kind of an intro and all that. So, but these are thoughts that I've had. And again, I kind of feel like it's really a good thing to pay this forward, because, I mean, again, a couple of years ago, I didn't even know what the S&P 500 was. I didn't know what the NASDAQ was. I didn't know what PE ratios were. I didn't know any of this stuff. So I'm with you. I'm you. Really, I'm you. But I study every single day, and I look at stuff every single day and all that. And I have my own philosophies behind things. But, I kind of feel like that my approach, anybody can do. Anybody can adopt this, right? Day trading is like, that's the thing that people get attracted to, because it's like, get rich quick or make money quick. Now, granted, I do have friends that day trade, and they do well at it. They can do it. But the amount of people that can actually do it well is very few, right? However, the way that I do it, I feel like anybody can grasp. And really, at the core of it is buy and hold. Okay, so we find stocks that are good, and we try to get them as low as possible. But we're just trying to find amazing companies, and we're trying to find things that we can put our money in that will grow. Okay, and so that means many different things. And it's just amazing how much false information is out there. So I want to be that gateway for you. I want to be the person that kind of helps you get these things under control. I want to be that guy that really, helps. Because the great thing is that, this isn't a competition. It's not like you and I are competing against each other. It's like, we all can win, and we all should win. And in such a divisive time in our country, let's try to find things that we can all relate to and work together and help each other, So I want this to be a really positive thing. And so these are just some of my thoughts that I thought I would express to you today. This is the intro to this channel. And the last thing I want to say is, I spoke about starting that brokerage account with $100 and rounding up every purchase, and then investing whatever the difference is. Don't expect this to be, it's not going to like double overnight or anything, but I want to do more of these videos, and every video I'll show the progress, I'll show what I'm doing. It'll be completely transparent. So that way you can kind of get a grasp of it too, because I feel like that a part of the process is just starting an account and putting money in. That's like kind of difficult for people. So I want to just, like get rid of the mystique behind it. I want to just, because it's easier now than ever, as I mentioned. But the actual growth, what I'm going to say is, no, it's not going to like, 10x overnight. But at the same time, you can see that if you steadily put money in, before long, you'll have a nice little chunk there. I mean, as I've researched and all that, I found that like 60%, according to some polls, 60% of Americans, it might be 80% actually, 80%, you can look that up, but 80% of Americans don't have $1,000 like in case of an emergency. That's astounding. Okay, that's really, really crazy. And so I want to be a part of the solution. Let's work on this together. Please let me know if you have any questions and all that. And lastly, I probably should have said this at the beginning, but I'm going to say it now. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a professional broker. I'm not any of those things. I'm a retail investor just like you. I've been successful with it, and I do lots of stuff with it, but don't just buy stuff because I'm doing it. Do your own research. Check things out yourself. Develop your own method. I'm trying to teach you how to fish. I don't want to give you fish, okay? But I really, I love everybody out there. I want everybody to be successful. Again, please like and subscribe, and check out my links below to help me. That would help me with the channel. If I can monetize this channel, it'd be super awesome. Just kind of a nice thing, kind of a nice motivator for me to keep going here. So, forgive the stream of conscious nature of this first one. I was really excited. I wanted to put it out. And so I'll just keep doing it. Go check me out on Instagram. My investment channel is at MoneyJungle81. My music channel is at Steve Pruitt Music. I have a YouTube channel that has performance stuff, music and drums and all that. That's just Steve Pruitt Music. If you could, support me, I support everyone out there. Okay? All right. Much love to you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.